Hi everyone, good morning, welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So yesterday I posted like a little picture of where I was staying in Miami, and I absolutely love it. Like, it is gorgeous here. It's something that I honestly hadn't even like dreamed or thought of that I would be able to like go and actually really enjoy. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful space. I'm having an amazing time with friends, and in fact, like, we're getting ready to go out and get brunch like in a little bit. But my biggest question that I've had for myself, and then even for other people, like, you know, they've been asking me, Jasmine, like, how did you quit your job? Like, how did you do that? You know, so almost like easily. And the biggest question is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Like, so many people will say, well, I'm gonna wait until I save up, like, you know, 100K, and then I'm gonna quit. Or, you know what, I'm gonna wait until, you know, my child is like 6 before I go back to school. Or I'm gonna wait until I'm like 40, and then, you know, I'm gonna think about retiring and vacationing. Or I'm gonna wait till I'm 60, and then I'm gonna go out and see the world. Like, what are you waiting for? I want to make this very clear, and a friend really helped me with this, that time is an illusion. And so you can plan like all that you want as far as like how you want things to happen in a certain timing. I wholeheartedly believe in God's timing, but another thing is that when you see time as an illusion, thanks for the hearts, guys. Thank you so much. Feel free to share too. When you see time as an illusion, you're not going to be mandated to like meet a certain deadline, if that makes sense. So like, for example, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, I'm not going to quit until the end of the school year. Like, that was my automatic thought. And if you don't know, I'm a teacher, and I have other multiple businesses regarding like tutoring, mindset and business coaching, and a publishing company. And I was like, you know, I'm going to wait until the end of the school year, because that's what maybe felt like comfortable. That's what made everybody else feel good. Like, you know, you just don't quit in the middle of the school year. Well, I knew that nudge in my stomach meant I had to go. And I've talked to so many people who have told me that they had nudges in their stomach about quitting their job, but they didn't, and they stayed for like 3 more years. I know someone who knew they were supposed to leave their job, but they did not leave their job because they were like, oh, somebody else told me it wasn't a good idea, or, well, I was afraid I wouldn't get a new one, or they had a new one already lined up, but they didn't take the leap of faith, and then they winded up losing the job that they already had. Something has to give, guys. You can't sit around and wait and wait and wait. Like, you have to listen to your gut. Your gut is not going to steer you wrong. That's that internal like intuition that is telling you like, this is not all for you. You have to move on. You have to go further, because if not, you're going to miss out on opportunities. So again, what are you waiting for? What is it? Like, what's this moment, this big perfect moment that is never going to happen? I'm telling you, like, it is never going to happen. It took me getting unfairly, wow. Yeah, and sometimes that's what it takes, but it shouldn't. Like, you should jump out and you should do the things that light you up and that you're passionate about, and you have to listen to that inkling. Like, it was so uncomfortable for me to quit in the middle of the school year, because I knew that I had like little people depending on me, little people that I loved and still love and still talk to till this day. But at the same time, like, I had to be a role model for them. I can't tell them every day, follow your dreams, do what you feel called to do, and then I don't do the same thing. And the craziest thing is that they loved me all the more because of that. They looked at me as somebody that was doing something with their lives, and not just talking the talk, but actually walking the walk. And I know that, like, when I blow up, when I am famous, when I am on TV, they're gonna say, that was my teacher. I remember when she left us, you know, for that specific time. And I know, like, I was sad then, but I'm so happy for her, because if she can make it, I can make it. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, you have to go out, and you have to stop saying, I gotta wait for this time, I gotta wait for that time. Like, you have to go do it. And I'm not gonna lie, the situation isn't perfect. It's not, and it's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be comfortable, but you just have to go out and do it. And I was talking to my coach the other day too, and I was like, I'm gonna wait until I'm 26 to like get my Range Rover. Like that, I don't know, I just had that thought, like I'm gonna wait until I'm 26. And she was like, I know someone that had all the money in the world to be able to buy this specific car, but they wanted to wait until they turned a certain age, which was in their case 60, and they died. And I'm not saying that that's what's gonna happen to me. Of course not. Like, I believe wholeheartedly I will live. But I also believe that if I just put a time stamp on everything, I'm not gonna enjoy my life. I'm not gonna enjoy my life. Like, even with this trip to Miami, this trip was not something that I had planned for months and months and months and months. Like, it was almost like a whim of a group of friends. We're like, we're just gonna go. And there are other trips that I'm planning, I'm just gonna go because life is too short. And if you sit around and you're not happy and you're not living your best life, you're not fulfilled, like, how are you going to say when you die? People don't care the day. Like, of course, the day you're born is important, the day you die is significant, but it's that dash in between. And what are you doing with that dash? Like, are you sitting here just like going with the flow, just waking up, doing monotonous tasks that you do every single day? I love being able to just wake up. Actually, I love being able to have a restroom break. I don't have to ask somebody to come and see me, like, so I can go to the restroom. I like having a lunch break. I like being able to wake up and do my mindset work and read a book when I want to. I like that I can, freely be able to go where I want to go, and I don't have to tell somebody when I'm leaving. I don't have to put in for a quote-unquote vacation. Like, that's the most freeing feeling in the world. And I know so many of you guys, if you're friends with me, you're not friends with me just because, like, you thought I was cool. You're friends with me because you are either an entrepreneur yourself, or you're getting ready to become an entrepreneur as well. Like, you want to take those chances, you want to take those leaps, but maybe you're afraid. Maybe there's something holding you back. Maybe there's somebody in your ear that's telling you it's not gonna work out. Maybe it's your own voices. You're holding yourself back. Guys, I am like, this is a serious call for you. Jump. You have to jump. Stop waiting, just jump. I'm telling you, your parachute will fall into place. Everything will work out for you. I was afraid myself, like, not even kidding. But literally, like, one post I made brought in $150. One post that took me 1 minute to create brought $150. That's insane. There's so much out there for you to do that you're wildly passionate about. And that's the thing. I'm not doing things just to say I have a job. I'm doing things that I actually love. And you should be doing the things that you love too. You shouldn't just be going by doing your routine. I have so many people that I know who hate their jobs, who hate their lives, and sometimes even hate their businesses. You have to do what you love, whether it's entrepreneurship, on your job, career, whatever it is. But you have to stop waiting. You have to stop waiting around. I know you can say all day, I'm waiting on God to tell me this, I'm waiting on God to tell me that. God has told you a million times, and He's telling you it's now. And you have to go for it. You have to do it. If you fail, then at least you tried. That's my biggest motto. I do so many new things every day that are so uncomfortable. And you know what? I fail sometimes, but I learn from those mistakes, and they become my greatest blessings. So I hope that you guys really feel inspired to continue and just do whatever it is you feel like you need to do, and stop waiting for permission to go out and do it. Stop waiting for somebody to tell you that this is the perfect thing for you, because no one knows your plan except God. And like I said, God has already told you to jump out and do the things that are uncomfortable, that are outside of what you're used to, but it's going to fill you up, and it's going to be something you're so wildly passionate about. I actually have one more spot left in my one-on-one coaching program for 2018. If you are seriously ready to take hold of your life and just go for it, and just wholeheartedly put your soul into what you're doing, instead of waking up punching a clock for somebody else, or waking up going to a business that you actually don't like, but you would like to do something that you love, feel free to message me. Go ahead, guys, share this video, hit the thumbs up, especially with someone that you know who needs it. That person who's always like, well, I'm just gonna wait until this moment, I'm gonna wait until then. No, now, because you don't know when your last day is, guys. I kid you not. And I don't say that to scare anybody, but it's just the truth. You don't know. You don't know, and you don't want to wake up on the other side and look back and say, oh my gosh, where did my life go? What happened? What was I doing all this time? I mean, people that are in their like 30s, they look back on their 20s and they say I wish, or they're in their 40s and they look back on their 30s and they're like I wish. I wish will not be in my vocabulary. Everything that I've done up to this point in my life, I am absolutely in love with, and I don't have any regrets because I took different jumps, different leaps, and you have to take those too. That's the only way that you're going to get to where you want to be. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, feel free to share this and message me if you're interested in joining my one-on-one coaching program. Have a great day, guys. Bye.